Folks, I don't know what time it is. You'll notice there's no music and there's no dancing. I am, in fact, outside with what we're calling Plan B of today's Bob Doyle Show. I don't know if this is broadcasting at the right place, where you expect it, or whether you had to seek it out. Now, I do believe I have the ability to read comments. So or chat or whatever, so you're more than welcome to do that. I have to find my level of fitness comfort so that you don't witness me just passing out on this hill of rocks. So where am I, you might be saying? I didn't say you were saying it. I said you might be saying it. Well, I'm at Exploration Peak Park, which is very close to where I live, here in Las Vegas. And in fact, I'll turn the phone around for you, and you can see the script. Hold on, the strip. Let's see. There we go. I can't zoom in, I guess. But this is our quest. Now it looks like I have 2 viewers. Somebody chat at me. Say hello. I don't know, maybe I have to push something. Chat, viewing, options. Top chat, live chat. What's this? These filters. Am I changing to try to please you? Am I changing the color of your hair? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, now I don't know how to get out of that. All right. So if you're chatting, I can't see it, which of course hurts my feelings. I'm also realizing that there could be a tremendous amount of wind. This may just be a overall unwatchable show. And the thing is, I almost didn't do it. So many things were going wrong. I just thought, all right, well, I just won't do a show today. But then I thought, oh, go climb the hill. You've been wanting to test the YouTube Live app on your phone anyway. They can watch or they can't. And if it sucks, you can delete it. This is the one that should have been called Field Trip. Guys, I can't believe that no one's chatting. It says allow chat. Maybe the deal is it's allowed. Like you guys can see each other, but I can't. So what good is that? All right, we're gonna take a break to view. See if this were like a movie, or if it just started like this. Where you had no perspective and didn't know that that was on the ground. It might have looked like ginormous cliffs. I'm gonna turn the phone vertical just for a second. Nope, it's locked in that position, which is good. I was just wondering if maybe that would let me see your chat, which I know you must be doing. Surely at least one of you, although it says only 4 people watching. Well, look, I get it. People don't want to sign up to watch some 52-year-old dude huff and puff his way up a mountain. Or do they? You know what? We're already here. That's right. we've made it to the top. There's the strip way out in the background. Oh, I can't zoom in. Chat viewing options, live chat. Well, I don't know. I'm not seeing any chat. Oop. Hold on. A bug. Whoops. A bug just landed on my neck and in my ear. Okay. So we're just gonna take a little break. See if I can see the screen any better. What are these dots? Share, mute microphone, cancel, no. Just looking to see if anybody's done anything. All right, well look, I'm just gonna catch up on stuff anyway. Shall we talk about the Balanced Living Challenge? Oh! Here's the reality, boys and girls. As I'm pouring into this and every day taking more and more massive action around making this Balanced Living Challenge happen, I'm realizing what I'm signing myself up for time and commitment-wise, which is fine. But I also have to be realistic about balancing that with doing the Bob Doyle Show every day. I'm not saying I can't, but I'm gonna have to be flexible. Having said that, making great progress in the technicalities of getting the actual challenge area set up so that people can join and be in there on a monthly basis. I have a lot of stuff to do this weekend in terms of creating a video, trying to explain what it is in a short amount of time. For the most part, the first round of people who will know about it are the people like you who have watched the show recently or seen the Facebook streams and know what it's about and are on board and are going to be at the live viewing of the movie already. It's everybody else. How do I explain that? So anyway, I've just got all that strategizing to do, but the mechanics of it are ready for me to fill in. So by Monday, my goal, as I said in yesterday's broadcast, is to have a start date or a date for the actual event would be great, and a system in place where on down the line, as members share about it, if people end up joining the Boundless Living program, the people who shared it get a little bit of a commission or whatever. So I'm excited about that because I think it'll grow, well, I hope it'll grow faster that way, give everybody kind of a piece of the game. I mean, it would just be a little bit. Don't go putting down a car payment or something. But just, it's a way of saying thanks for sharing this. Anyway, that's all that should be set up by Monday. So then it's my next biggest challenge is really deciding on the date of the thing. Man, oh man, I wish I could see freaking comments. I'm tapping screens. I'm gonna swipe something up, down. Nope. Oh well. It's a learning experience, my friends. And just as a side note, I had a ginormous voiceover job land in my lap that's going to take probably 10 hours to do, and that for me is a freaking eternity, given that most jobs, even the largest ones, take me no more than like an hour and a half, and this one's going to be big. But it's all good. I'm thankful for it, and the scripts are really easy to read, and so it's actually fun. It's just a lot. But all of that this weekend, so this weekend's gonna be really full. Shall we walk? So again, I'm not 100% sure what the temperature is. I think it's mid to upper 80s, but there's a nice breeze up here and it actually feels nice. Now it won't zoom. Oh, there we go. I think it's an amazing view. So I'm going to walk over to this other edge. We can get a different perspective of, for those of you who've seen every live stream I've ever done, every single one, but particularly recently here in Vegas, you will have seen several of my broadcasts from the park area of Exploration Peak Park, where the grass is green and kids play and things like that. So this is a different angle on that. Normally I'm pointing up here from down there, saying, look, there's the mountain. But now it is the other way. Looks treacherous. And I can't zoom. Oh, there we go. Sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. I haven't ever walked down here before. I really don't want to slip and fall. Oh, I'm sure you guys would get a big kick out of it. But this is all rocks. So I often explore, or have explored this area, and sorry for the wind, I don't know which way to face, in Google Earth, and I always see this house down here. I'm assuming it's a private residence. That's right. I'm standing in the middle of the desert, disguised as an inhabitable place, Inhabitable, right. Well, I have it in my idea that I'm going to walk over there to this other peak. That's the idea I have in my head. Oh, wait, no, I'm not, because look. Dun, 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 dun. So I guess I'm just heading right back to where I came from. Yeah, look, I know this isn't much of a show. This is more just like hanging out with me, okay? Look, every now and then this might happen, especially once things get super busy with the challenge. So the question is, would you rather me not do it at all? Because you know what? I did have to. All right. It's just not the same without your comments. This is just me making a video, talking to myself. I'm gonna go stand in the middle of this ring. Oh, but I forgot I had this. This is my 360 degree camera. Turn it on. And get a video going. So now this video, I'll post on the Bob Doyle Show page in 360 degrees. So hello video viewers, this is me broadcasting this morning's Bob Doyle Show, live from the top of Exploration Peak, I guess. Wouldn't you guess is Exploration Peak Park? Anyway, right here are all my friends from YouTube. Lift you up a little higher. Let's see. Now, if you can remember, when you watch this video, remember to look down and you'll see me, and I'm going to look up at you, okay? Hi. See? Pretty weird, huh? It's almost like time travel. And if any show is going to potentially let you experience time travel in real time, well, it's going to be the Bob Doyle Show. So now I'm walking funny because I'm trying to keep the camera all in the same position. As you can see, right now I'm standing right at this beside the camera, which makes it kind of like I'm going to be cut in half and look distorted. All right, stand right here in the middle of this thing. And I'm going to do a big Statue of Liberty. There are bugs flying. There's a bug on my neck right now. Maybe you can see it. Okay, there's bugs all over me right now. I'm not digging that. All right, well, look. I have no idea what time it is. Oh wait, seems like I saw, it looks like it's 14 minutes. Guys, I can't do this for another 15 minutes without your comments. It's just gonna have to be special edition, right? And maybe I can make it up, or not. It's not like I don't have boat tons to do this weekend. Doing a makeup Bob Doyle show, that's probably not gonna happen. But then I tend to go live in the afternoons and talk for 40 minutes. Okay, what's happening here? I've missed the trail. This is where I'm trying to go. So do you want to walk down with me? Oh, God, I forgot this was going the whole time. Sorry, boy, that's going to be it's going to go all upside down and crazy. Not being present. All right, I'm trying to bypass a lot of walking here. You know, I could just hurl myself off the edge here and just try and roll my way down. Look at what a drop off that looks like. Makes me nervous, like if I got momentum sliding and couldn't stop. Yeah, like that. Treacherous. Hey, sorry, I'm trying to flip the camera. There we go. So now I know I'm just a big shadow because the sun's over here. But I think walking backwards down this hill, bad idea. But look, I'll keep this going. You know what? Who knows? Maybe you're on the other side of the country. And well, I didn't even think about the fact that the signal might go out and stuff too. What is this? Instagram. Some of you may be on the other side of the world, and instead of morning, it's evening. And you just want a good night's sleep. This show is perfect for that. Nothing's really being said. I'm just talking kind of in a quiet tone so that I'm not one of those people out in public with their phones, which I'm about to be because I'm about to pass this guy coming up. So I either just keep talking like own my power, or I take like a natural break and find some reason to not talk for just while I pass. Which is exactly what I did. Now another opportunity coming up. People don't like to talk to each other when they're exercising. Did I really need to get my mouth that close to the camera? I was treating it far too much like a microphone, forgetting that for that, you probably saw my gum. Ugh. By the way, I don't know how many people we got. I can't tell. But if you watch yesterday's show when we took a field trip down to the kitchen to make coffee, I did notice that there were some moments where we lost signal and and the audio got cruddy. But I didn't cringe like Sarah predicted I would. I was like, I felt lucky that we got it at all. And it was kind of a hit or miss thing anyway. And it was just like, well, let's see if it works. So the fact that it worked as well as it did is good. But I sure would love to have what I'd love to have and could have, I guess. I could actually put up they're called IP cameras, all around the kitchen in strategic locations. And I can hook all those individual cameras up to vMix, which is the program I use to run my show. And I could literally create a whole, cooking show type environment with all the right camera angles and all of that. That's right. I could do that. One day I will. One day my entire home will be just a setup with cameras so that anybody with even the slightest bit of hacking expertise could easily spy on my every move. But it's worth it to be able to do the Bob Doyle Show like that, like every room. Okay, so not the bathrooms, guys. Come on, where are you? What are you thinking? Jeez. Sometimes this really is more like a children's show, as it should be. Can you imagine if I tried to run this like an adult show? Not adult show, because some of my audience members take this innocence that is the Bob Doyle Show and twist it into this dark and twisted. I can't even find the words because I wouldn't know words like that. You'd have to ask the viewers. Dogs, but they're walking the same direction I am, so I won't be crossing their paths. All right, I'm going to have the opportunity to strategically stop talking coming up very shortly with a group of 4 who I will spy on right now. We're going up the other way. Oh, nope. They're divided by adults and children. The adults are not moving anymore. Don't worry, they're alive. They're just not moving. Have I mentioned how freaking beautiful it is here? Do I need to show you again? Hold on. Look at this. And again, I will say that if it were almost 90 degrees anywhere else I've ever lived, I would not be doing this right now. I'd be hiding inside. But it feels nice out here. So I guess what I'm saying is everybody move to Vegas. You'll thank me. I know what you're saying right now. It's all the stuff I said. Like, I don't drink, I don't gamble. Really. You think everybody here does? Okay, well, it's hot, yeah. But it's not that bad. Bob, you haven't been there in July yet. I've been here in July. I haven't lived here. I've been here. It's hideous. It's why I said I would never move here. But now I understand that as a resident, we have options. It's a lot cheaper here than a lot of places, certainly than California, IA. Again. Okay, so here's how much of a child I am. Bob, you really don't need to give us any more examples. Okay, just let me give you this one last one. And let me preface this by saying I've never been in serious trouble with the police or anything like that. Like, I haven't had a bad experience. I've had my speeding tickets, I've had my whatever, but my mother instilled some sort of Well, just fear about getting in trouble in general. So police always, as I grew up, that was the ultimate in getting in trouble. So I am one of those people who, if I'm driving along and a policeman drives up behind me, I get all kinds of tense. And I feel like, oh crap, now I'm going to make a mistake. Just that whole anticipation of it. There's nothing worse for me than that. And to the extent that it played out this morning as I was pulling in here, as I pulled in, I'm really embarrassed to say this. I was going to pull into a parking space. It was much closer to where I actually go up the mountain. But as I pulled in, the park patrol guy, this is not a policeman. This is a guy in a yellow vest that says patrol on it. I was just walking along where I wanted to park, and I drove to the other end of the parking lot. Some sort of primal weirdness kicked it. I don't do that every time. But there was something in my head where I was in that mode, and I just said, oh, I'll just go over this way. And I caught myself, but I did it anyway, because I found a shadier spot over there anyway. I just thought that was humorous. But what do I know? What would I know about humor? All right, what do we got? 26 minutes? Oh, look, I just about did it. Maybe I should just keep it going. By the time I get to my car, it'll be perfect. Huh. And I was gonna stop 15 minutes ago. What? We didn't even get started until just now. Right, the rest was all just me talking and showing pictures. Now I'm in my groove and we have to stop. There's no way around it. I'm really curious about your comments. And I'm really curious about where this actually showed and what I'm gonna have to do to fix it online. I actually thought about running this recording through my system, putting in all the subscribe buttons and all the other stuff, and basically sort of adding that layer of Bob Doyle showness to it after the fact, then uploading it again and putting it in the playlist, which is fine, except you lose all the comments, if there were any. I can't imagine that I would beg for that many comments from people who would show up for this and that no one left comments. So it's got to be that I'm not seeing them. I hope. Anywho, all right, well, we're almost there. Almost there. Don't rush it. I did wear sunscreen, by the way, because I'm very smart that way. Last time I think I got seriously, that's a lie, but I've learned a lot of lessons. And so here, whenever I go out, the people always shout, you know. Well, here I am, ladies and gentlemen, right here at my car, and let's check the time. 28 minutes exactly. Which I've always said that's sort of I give myself the 28-minute leeway. This is where I would start the theme right about now. You know what I do have to do? I have to sit here still for 20 seconds so that I can put what they call the end screens on after the fact. And these are the little, after the video's over, it pops up and it says, you know, most recent videos, subscribe, and playlist. And you can click to those and go straight to it. But I have to leave 20 minutes of video there, otherwise that would go over the content. So at the end of the show, you'll notice I always just put in a slate there, which is a placeholder, and then later when I put the end screens, it fills in where it's supposed to. So right now, I'm just gonna stand for 20 minutes, smiling awkwardly, and the subscribe button's gonna be like right in the middle of my face. And yeah, I'm just gonna count it out for 20. And then, oh wait, I gotta figure out how to stop this thing. I guess the X, so we'll find out. Here we go. Starting right now.